Well, another year down. Hello, everyone. It is currently January 1st, 2025, and it is currently 2:23 in the morning. Excuse the extremely loud fireworks going on outside right now. It's not a big deal, but we did it. We made it. We survived another year down right off the bat. 2024 was such a roller coaster of emotions. It was the best year, hands down, the best year of my entire life so far. And it was also the worst year of my life. There were a lot of pretty unsatisfactory moments. But at the end of the day, it was the best year of my life. And I kind of want to just sit here and process it. As soon as it hit midnight, as soon as it turned midnight, I just fucking bursted out into tears because of just the biggest and just hardest chapter of my entire life is done. It's finally done. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about how I kind of got to this point, I guess. 4 years ago, I stepped out of my comfort zone. I started hanging out with somebody that would become one of my best friends down the road. And since then, I have grown and expanded my boundaries to a substantial degree. And I really want to talk about how I got to this point right here. Me from 20, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about me from 2021, me from 4 years ago. And looking back, I see a 15-year-old that doesn't know where he's going to end up in life. A 15-year-old that's living this life of delusion, thinking that he's gonna make it big and become rich and famous. Like that. And all I can think about is what he would think if he could see himself today, if he could see me from this very moment right here. Would he be surprised, disappointed, proud? Nobody knows. No one will ever know. And yeah, a lot has happened over the past 4 years. I've gained a lot of friends. I've lost some. I've lost loved ones. I experienced my first real relationship, which lasted just about 3 years. And I experienced my first heartbreak. I became an uncle. I bought myself my first car. I saw that first $1,000 appear in my checking account and my savings account. Worked my first full-time job. And it was absolute blast. But that's a story for another time. I became friends with my fucking internet crush, dude. I literally became, almost 3 months ago, back in October. October 10th, 2024 was the day I became friends with my internet crush. That's a really big W in my opinion. I don't know how many of you guys became friends with your internet crushes, but I became friends with my freaking internet crush. And I graduated high school. That's the biggest accomplishment I've ever made. And yeah, I know that's the bare minimum. A lot of people graduate high school, but I graduated high school. And I also very, 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 very reluctantly enrolled myself into college. And yeah, it didn't really work out as well as I planned. But I still tried, and I'm still enrolled. I haven't dropped out or anything. But growing up, I would always tell myself, like, college is a waste of time. It's a waste of money. And I enrolled and I went to college, community college, for a semester. And yeah, it's community. It's not a big 4-year school, but I still went to college to get a higher degree or a higher education. And that's honestly, in all honesty, that is an accomplishment I never thought I'd make ever in my entire life. There were moments where I thought I wasn't even going to graduate high school, and here I am. And yeah, even though I didn't become rich or famous like I thought I would all those years ago, I think you all know damn well that this year I am going to try my hardest to grow as a content creator, as a musician, as an actor. I'm genuinely going to put the work in, and I'm going to work harder than I've ever worked in my entire life. And I promise to each and every single one of you that I am going to start doing YouTube full time this year. I said that in my last video, but I promise you, I have a lot of huge videos planned. I have collabs and skits, and I have a couple series and stuff that I have planned for this year. And I hope you guys like it, because I am going to start working my ass off. I believe the term is I'm going to lock TF in this year, and I am going to do everything in my power to grow. And I'm going to release music this year. That's something, that's something I've been kind of working on behind the scenes. Last year in 2024, the beginning of 2024, I formed a band, and we're finally going to start releasing music. Going to try to start playing shows in the spring. And I won't make a YouTube channel. I probably won't make a YouTube channel for music, but I'll definitely make like an Instagram and stuff, and I'll put it out on, I'll put it out on YouTube Music and stuff. So, but yeah, and 100% going to keep growing this year. And I'm paraphrasing here, but I believe the quote is, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. And I believe that's Martin Luther King Jr. that said that. And I really want to keep that quote in mind this year, and I really want you all to keep that quote in mind as well. It's very powerful, it's very motivational, very inspirational. And I think my number one takeaway for 2024 is, no matter how alone you feel, no matter what you're going through, you will always have people there to support you. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how stressful it may be, you will always have people there for you, and it will always get better. You just have to trust yourself, you have to trust others, and you have to trust the universe. And I want to thank you guys, my friends, my family, my freaking internet crush, God, and the universe, for helping me get through this year, for helping me get this far. Thank you guys for making this year a little bit better. That pretty much concludes this video. If you watched until this point, you are friggin' awesome. Happy New Year's, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. That's pretty much it. See ya.